Trajan was the first and remained the best known of the soldier emperors. Usually described, though not accurately, as the first provincial emperor, Trajan was born in Spain in September 53. He won his spurs in the campaigns along the German frontier during the reign of Domitian. Trajan might have been adopted by Nerva as a sop to the army, but his reign was popular both with the people and the Senate, and it's telling that there's no story of an uprising against him. After Nerva's death in 97, he remained on the German frontier and then the Danube provinces. In fact, he didn't reach Rome until 100. Much of his time he spent in mobilizing for war. He created 2 new legions, bringing the standing army of Rome up to 30 legions. A year later, he invaded Dacia and by 106 had defeated the Dacian king Decebalus. Where Trajan differed from Domitian was in his relationship with the Senate. Trajan was as intransigent, but he preferred the velvet glove. Prosperity and the security of the grain supply were our priority. It was under Trajan that Juvenal wrote his wonderfully cynical line, "There are only 2 things that concern the people these days, bread and circuses." Trajan built the last and greatest of the imperial fora in Rome, but he's best known for his column, 30 metres high and built in 113. The relief describes the Trajan War. That same year, he set off on what was to be the greatest of his wars, against Parthia. He attacked in 114 and within 2 years had both taken Ctesiphon and reached the Persian Gulf. In mid-117 he died in what is now Turkey on his way back to Italy. Most of Trajan's victories in the east fell apart almost immediately, but despite the failure of his final campaign, his reputation grew rather than slipped as the years went on. It is significant that as late as the 4th century, new emperors were publicly acclaimed, "May he be luckier than Augustus and better than Trajan."